Hey, baseball fans. Welcome back to Tits and Streams, your go-to channel for daily baseball predictions. I'm Koken, and I'm here to give you the inside scoop on today's top matchups. Before we dive into today's picks, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest predictions. If you enjoy our content, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love baseball and sports betting. Our channel relies entirely on your support. We don't have any sponsors, so every like, share, and comment helps us keep going. If you'd like to support us even more, consider donating by pressing the thanks button under this video. We love hearing from you. Drop a comment below. Your feedback makes our channel better. All right, let's get into today's predictions. Today we have predictions for 4 MLB games. The first prediction for today is for a game between the Detroit Tigers and Houston Astros. As we approach Game 2 of the AL Wildcard Series, the Detroit Tigers and Houston Astros are gearing up for what promises to be a heated clash. Detroit struck first with a 3-1 win in the opener, putting Houston's season on the line. Now, with their backs against the wall, the Astros need a win to stay alive. The Tigers, though viewed as underdogs, have carried strong momentum into this postseason after a decade-long playoff drought. Their Game 1 win showcased their pitching prowess, with Tarek Skubal delivering a dominant 6-inning performance, keeping the Astros off the scoreboard. Now, with Tyler Holton set to take the mound and a well-rested bullpen ready to back him up, Detroit is eyeing a series sweep, but Houston won't go down easily, especially at Minute Maid Park, where they've thrived all season. Hunter Brown will be tasked with keeping their postseason hopes alive. Brown has been on fire lately, finishing the regular season with a stellar 2.17 ERA in his last 9 outings. He's also familiar with Detroit's lineup, having faced them multiple times this year with solid results. Houston's lineup is stacked, led by the power bats of Yordan Alvarez and Alex Bregman, who were responsible for most of their offense in Game 1. To win, they'll need veteran Jose Altuve to bounce back from a rough opener and return to his usual clutch postseason form. Detroit's offense doesn't have the star power of Houston's, but they've come through in key moments. Jake Rogers and Matt Vierling led the way in Game 1, and Detroit will need similar contributions to stay competitive. But their real strength lies in the bullpen, ranked 5th in ERA this season. If the Tigers can grab an early lead, they'll be in prime position to lean on their relievers to close out the series. Houston's not about to roll over, though. With a wealth of playoff experience and a passionate home crowd behind them, expect the Astros to come out aggressive. Brown's ability to stifle Detroit's bats and keep the game within reach is crucial, and while the Astros' offense was quiet in Game 1, it's hard to imagine them being silenced 2 games in a row. Both teams have their strengths, and this game looks to be another tight, low-scoring battle. Houston's experience, home field advantage, and Brown's recent success make them the favorites to force a Game 3. But Detroit has already shown they're capable of pulling off the upset if they can strike early and turn it over to their bullpen. With Minute Maid Park's roof closed, as it was in Game 1, the Astros are looking to capitalize on their home field advantage, where they posted a 46-35 record this season. Detroit has been solid on the road, going 43-38, and already pulled off a win with Skubal on the mound. But Houston's not going down quietly. They showed their resilience in the 9th inning of Game 1, and with Brown's success against the Tigers, I see them coming out strong, scoring early, and controlling the game. In the end, I'm backing Houston to win on the money line and betting on the under, expecting this series to head to a deciding Game 3.
Welcome to BetUS, Sportsbook and Casino, your ultimate hub for secure and thrilling sports betting and casino gaming. BetUS is one of the oldest and most reliable online sportsbooks in the U.S., serving millions of clients all over the globe each month. BetUS, trusted for over 30 years, offers huge welcome bonuses, countless betting options, and many deposit and payout methods. Depositing funds is a breeze and safe, with a minimum deposit of just $10. Payouts are fast and hassle-free, beginning at only $50. Choose from various payout options like MoneyGram, couriered check, cryptocurrency, or bank wire. Signing up is quick and easy. For signing up, you can use the link in the description and enjoy a generous 125% welcome bonus of up to $3,000. By signing up using the link in the description, you'll also support us as we earn a small commission from your registration at BetUS. Thank you for supporting us. Join now and start winning.
The second prediction for today is for a game between the Kansas City Royals and Baltimore Orioles. The Kansas City Royals are on the verge of securing their spot in the American League Division Series as they prepare for Game 2 of their wild card matchup against the Baltimore Orioles on October 2, 2024. After a nail-biting 1-0 win in Game 1, thanks to a stellar 6-inning shutout by Cole Ragans before he exited with a calf injury, the Royals now need just one more win to move on. The pressure shifts to their Game 2 starter, Seth Lugo, to finish the job. Lugo, a major free agent acquisition last offseason, has been lights out throughout 2024. His 3.0 ERA and 16 wins put him among the elite pitchers this year, and his performance on the road has been particularly impressive, boasting a 9.3 record with a 2.62 ERA away from home. His ability to generate weak contact and work ahead in the count will be critical, especially with Baltimore's lineup struggling mightily in Game 1. The Royals know that with Lugo on the bump, they've got a great shot to close out the series and reach the ALDS, a feat they haven't achieved since their magical 2015 World Series run. Offensively, Kansas City did just enough in Game 1, with Bobby Witt Jr.'s clutch RBI in the 6th inning proved to be the game winner. Witt has become the backbone of the Royals lineup, consistently delivering in key spots. Paired with Lugo's dominant pitching, the Royals have a winning formula going into Game 2. Meanwhile, the Orioles find themselves in a do-or-die situation. Baltimore's playoff drought now stretches to 9 straight losses, going back to their defeat by Kansas City in the 2014 ALCS. Despite a solid 91-win regular season that earned them home field advantage, the Orioles' offense was ice-cold in Game 1, mustering just 5 hits, with top players like Gunnar Henderson, Anthony Santander, and Adley Rutschman combining to go 0 for 11. Baltimore's hopes rest on Zach Eflin, a midseason pickup from the Tampa Bay Rays. Eflin has been solid since joining the team, posting a 2.60 ERA, but his postseason track record is shaky, with a 5.17 ERA over 11 appearances. He'll need to shake off those struggles and find his form if the Orioles hope to force a Game 3. Eflin's been strong at home this season, going 5-3 with a 2.66 ERA at Camden Yards, but he'll need help from a lineup that was missing in action in Game 1. Historically, teams that win Game 1 in a wildcard series go on to win the series 14 out of 16 times, and teams that take Game 1 on the road, like Kansas City, have advanced 80% of the time. While the numbers favor the Royals, Baltimore is cornered and will come out swinging, hoping to extend their season. The key question is whether the Orioles' bats can break out of their funk when it matters most. Kansas City's bullpen, a bright spot in Game 1, will also be a crucial factor. Following Reagan's strong start, the relief crew tossed 3 scoreless innings, with Lucas Erceg stepping up in high-pressure situations, earning the save with 1.1 scoreless frames. If Lugo can hand the ball over with a lead, the Royals' bullpen will be ready to shut the door. The Royals may not have been lighting up the scoreboard lately, but they keep finding ways to win. The Orioles have the talent to turn things around, but they've been inconsistent, and yesterday's performance was frustrating on both sides of the ball. Seth Lugo has been more reliable than Zach Eflin this season, and although this will be Eflin's second career postseason start, I'm siding with the Royals. I think Kansas City's pitching will once again outperform Baltimore, and they'll find just enough offense to punch their ticket to the ALDS. The third prediction for today is for a game between the New York Mets and Milwaukee Brewers. The upcoming showdown between the New York Mets and Milwaukee Brewers on October 2nd, 2024 is going to be a game to watch, especially with the Brewers on the verge of elimination. The Mets made a statement in Game 1, walking away with an 8-4 victory, thanks to their ability to seize key offensive moments. Led by the hot bats of Pete Alonso and Mark Vientos, this lineup has shown it can deliver when the pressure is on. With 768 runs and a .46 team batting average from the regular season, the Mets have proven they can consistently put up runs. Sean Manaea gets the nod on the mound for the Mets. He's been rock solid this season, posting a 12-6 record and a 3.47 ERA, but his last outing against the Brewers was less than ideal. He gave up 5 earned runs in just 3.2 innings. This game will be a big test for him, and I believe he'll be looking to bounce back from that rough performance. Fortunately for Manaea, he has the support of a rested and effective bullpen, which has only allowed 2 runs in their last 2 games. If Manaea avoids a shaky start, I'm confident the Mets can manage this game from the mound. On the flip side, Milwaukee is facing a do-or-die situation. Frankie Montas will take the mound, and they're hoping he can turn things around and keep their season alive. However, Montas has had his ups and downs this season with a 7-11 record and a 4.84 ERA. He struggled in his recent outing against the Mets, surrendering 2 runs over 4 innings. While the Brewers have offensive firepower, especially with Willie Adams driving in 112 RBIs and smashing 32 homers this season, their bullpen remains a liability, as Game 1 showed. Milwaukee has a strong track record at home against the Mets, winning 15 of the last 19 meetings there, but the Mets have momentum on their side, winning 3 of their last 4 games, while the Brewers have been inconsistent, splitting their last four. Montes' inability to go deep into games only puts more pressure on Milwaukee's shaky bullpen. In the end, I'm backing the Mets. Their offense is red hot, and even though Manaea has had some hiccups, his overall season and the Mets' reliable bullpen make them the better team in this matchup. I expect New York to clinch the series, and I'm confident that backing the Mets on the money line is the smart play here. Before we move on, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying the content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing might seem like a small action, but it actually makes a big impact for us. Plus, it's completely free for you. Have you clicked that subscribe button? Awesome, thank you so much for your support. Now let's dive back into the video. The fourth prediction for today is for a game between the Atlanta Braves and San Diego Padres. The Atlanta Braves are heading into a pivotal matchup against the San Diego Padres, looking to avoid a sweep after being blanked 4-0 in the series opener. The Braves, who have been regulars in October baseball, are staring down the barrel of another postseason letdown. If they can't rally, it will mark 3 straight years without advancing in the playoffs. Despite some tough injuries, the Braves lineup still packs a punch. Marcell Ozuna continues to lead the charge with 183 hits, 39 homers, and 104 RBIs. Orlando Arcia and Ozzie Albies have also chipped in with 24 and 29 doubles, respectively, while Ronald Acuna Jr., before his season-ending ACL injury, had 16 stolen bases to his name. Matt Olson has been a steady force, racking up 37 doubles, 29 long balls, and 98 RBIs, though strikeouts have been a bit of an issue. Austin Riley adds more power to the mix, with 26 doubles and 19 home runs of his own. On the flip side, the Padres are aiming for the sweep, hoping to punch their ticket to the NLDS for the second time in 3 years. Their offense has been clicking all season. Jurickson Profar leads the way with a solid .280 average, 158 hits, 24 homers, and 85 RBIs. Manny Machado has been another consistent performer, tallying 29 homers and 105 RBIs, even though he's fanned 124 times. Ha-Seong Kim has provided speed on the base paths, leading the team with 22 stolen bags, while Jackson Merrill has shown some pop with 24 homers and 90 RBIs. Joe Musgrove gets the ball for the Padres. He's posted respectable numbers this season, with a 6.5 record and a 3.88 ERA. Despite missing some time on the IL, he's been reliable in his 19 starts. His home and away splits are almost identical, 3.86 ERA at home and 3.93 on the road, but he's been prone to the long ball, surrendering 12 of his 14 homers in his home park. Facing a Braves lineup that handles right-handed pitching well, Musgrove could be in for a tough outing. Atlanta has hit .275 against righties in their last 10 games, sitting second in MLB in both OPS and isolated power during that stretch. On the mound for the Braves is Max Fried, a lefty with a stellar regular season resume, but some shaky postseason performances. In 4 of his last 5 playoff outings, Fried has given up 3 or more runs. Last year in the NLDS, he allowed 3 runs in just 4 innings, and back in 2021, he got roughed up by both the Dodgers in the NLCS and the Astros in the World Series. Even with those playoff bumps, Fried could find some success against a Padres squad that struggled against lefties. San Diego has hit just 228 against southpaws in their last 10 games, ranking near the bottom of the league in that span. While their OPS and isolated power have been decent, it's based on a small sample size. With both teams throwing quality starters, we could be in for a low-scoring affair. The over-under is set low for a reason, and I expect both Musgrove and Fried to put together strong outings, going at least 6 innings. But in the end, I believe Fried will edge out Musgrove, leading the Braves to a win and forcing a crucial Game 3.